everybody. I wanted to do a little video on self-care. Let's see. I was going to type something up, but I figured a video would be nicer, especially because this is my view right now. It is just absolutely amazing. Right? Let's see. Sorry, the sun's kind of making hard. Right here, it dips down the mountain. This is a place called Snooper's Rock, I believe. And you have these, and I can go further up, and there's another little waterfall. These are more rapids, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. But I figured instead of taking pictures and posting them, I would do a video and talk about self-care. It's something I think we all struggle with. Learning to love ourselves and honor our needs. Because, I think many of us are raised with these responsibilities that put everything else before ourselves. That's not how life is supposed to work. I'm really embracing the full art of selfishness. We were raised to think selfishness was bad. And it's not always. It doesn't mean don't care about other people. Don't sometimes put somebody first because they need it and you're capable of doing that. But when you put other people first and you're just not in a place where you can, it's not going to end well. Sometimes we have to take care of ourselves. So part of what made me feel like I wanted to do a video on self-care was the fact that it's going to be a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to tidy it up. I also have a bad habit of repeating myself. As a trauma survivor, that is just something that we do, and I can't apologize for that. I'm just mindful of it, and I try not to repeat myself over and over again. But if my videos sometimes are like, oh my god, why does she keep saying the same thing? It's part of the trauma brain, but I'm working on it. I'm aware of it. I'm working to better myself every day. And that's all we can do. So, on self-care, I'm going to try to shorten this story a little. I applied for a job at Ruby Falls. It's a cave. I applied to do cave tours. There's a waterfall in the cave. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It could bring me to tears. It's so gorgeous. But the job is rough. It was my first day yesterday doing tours, kind of. Like, I didn't do tours. I followed a tour guide and learned a lot. And it was a beautiful day, but it was an exhausting day. Now, let's go back a little. I took this job, but I hadn't gotten an orientation date right away when this other thing came up. So I got a call from the temp agency I work for asking me to work Monday and Tuesday, which is, today's Monday, tomorrow would be Tuesday. I agreed to do the job because Ruby Falls hadn't yet set my orientation date. Well, as soon as I accept the job, shortly after Ruby Falls reaches out to set an orientation date. I agree. And that was a Saturday, which was two days ago, because today's Monday. So I agreed to do my orientation Saturday. Then they asked how many more days of training I could do, and I said I was open. So they scheduled me to start my training days Sunday, which was yesterday. And I told them I need Monday and Tuesday off for the temp position job. But then they scheduled me for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that would have been Saturday was orientation, Sunday was training, and then Monday, Tuesday was going to be the cleaning job. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was going to be my training back at Ruby Falls. 7 days working. And the hours at Ruby Falls are long. The temp agency job hours are long. I am on disability. For mental health and physical reasons. I'm on disability. It is what it is. And for the longest time, I didn't like I was on disability. It was hold on one second, you guys. I hear somebody. Hold on one second. It was an ATV, excuse me. So for the longest time, I want it to be normal, quote unquote, whatever that is. Try to work a normal 8-hour shifts 5 days a week. I'm not able to. Okay. But needless to say, I committed to the Monday and Tuesday job before I knew about Ruby Falls. And I was going to try and do it. Now, the other thing is I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee right now. The temp agency job is all the way back where I was in Sparta, Tennessee, which is about an hour and a half. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. I just had to move over a little. I didn't want to hog the view because there's other people. So I was saying, like an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes to go back to Sparta. So yesterday was my first training day at Ruby Falls, and I said that. I was scheduled 8:30 to 4:30. Apparently, when you're scheduled to 4:30, you could take a tour up to 4:30. So I was there till 5:30, 5:40. It was a lot. I loved the job. It's great. It's just, excuse me, you guys. I had to move. I didn't want to. I already said that, but there was people, and I felt rude hogging the view. And I didn't want to get strangers in the video. But anywho, yesterday, first day, trying to get my thoughts back together. And, man, I got done, and I was like, I was having a moral dilemma in my head. And I want to share this because I feel like we all get that. I was having a moral dilemma. I'm like, I committed to do this job Monday and Tuesday, and it's already Sunday. I'm so exhausted, and my body is, like, screaming. And mentally, I'm just like, oh my God, I need some rest days. I need rest days. The moral dilemma in our head, being like, well, you promised them you'd do the job, and they specifically requested you, so they wanted you. And then the other half of me is like, Ashley, your body and your brain are telling you that you need a day or two to recuperate. So, after battling with those little angel demon things on your shoulder, you know, not that I have an issue with either, but you know, the dilemma in your head, and you're arguing with yourself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, listen, I honored myself. It was hard, but I called. They were closed because it was a Sunday. I had to call their emergency line. And you know what I told them? I said, I am not feeling well, and I'm not able to come in Monday and Tuesday. I'm very sorry, but it's not going to work out. And I wanted to give you a heads up for Monday morning. I didn't want to wait until the office is open Monday morning because I was already due in. And they said they'd make a notation of it, and I hope they found somebody else that could do it, because, you know, at first I was like, did I lie? Did I lie because I told them I didn't feel well? No, I did not. I was not feeling well. Not feeling well doesn't have to be, I don't have to explain my not feeling well to people. I have to learn that. Like, you don't have to explain you're not feeling well to people. We've always, like, I don't know about anybody else, but I was always taught that not feeling well or being sick was legit sick. Like, you don't call out of work unless you got 100-degree fever. Listen, mental wellness is just as important. I also have chronic conditions where my body, if I push it too hard, it hurts. I literally, like, this hurts. Touching my skin hurts right now. This, you know? So, I don't need to explain to people that they call this fibromyalgia, I think. I don't know how much I agree with that diagnosis, people. Because I have other issues going on, and they keep saying fibromyalgia to not check my other issues. But that's a whole other tangent. We're not going to go into that. But anyway, yeah. Ow. Okay? Just ow. And this happens when I do too much. So yeah, I chose to honor me. And I chose to say I wasn't feeling well. And that's okay. I want other people to hear that because I know we all deal with those dilemmas and those conflicts sometimes. And I don't, for people that can't relate, that's fine. But for people that can relate, I know you get it. Like, saying you're not well because your mental health or pain levels are bad that day is the same as being sick. You're not feeling well. You're not feeling up to par, and it is okay to take a day for yourself. Now, here's the other thing. I took today and tomorrow because I told Ruby Falls I had the other job. Initially, I did. So I have Monday and Tuesday off, and I'm going to make the best of it. Now, tomorrow's supposed to rain. So I got up. I didn't think I'd want to do anything. But there's this place called Snoopers Rock. I was coming out here to check out the campsite that's closed. That's fine. Making the best of it. So I decided to check out this hiking area. Not heavy-duty hiking, like walking down a road to get to Snoopers Rock. There's hiking trails. They look beautiful. I'm not doing that today. But, I'm glad. Like, look at this. Because I chose me today, and I chose self-care because I needed it, I'm getting to enjoy a beautiful day outdoors. I'm getting to mentally recharge. I'm getting to honor my body and give it a break because that's what it needs. And that's a good thing. A lot of times we forget that not feeling well can be mental health. And I love that we're in this pivotal transition where people are starting to see mental health is important. And taking a mental health day is becoming normal. Now, I would love, if you could just start telling jobs, I need a mental health day, and it would be normal. That day would be beautiful. But for now, saying you don't feel well, because it's nobody's business, that's fine. I don't feel well. I wanted a day for myself. I needed that. And it is okay if you need that. Take a day for yourself. The Art of Selfishness. I have yet to read that book, by the way, but I say The Art of Selfishness. I want to read that book. But I've read snippets from it because oh my God, the book's always sold out. Or it's really expensive. Because I like physical books that I can hold. I know. I'm old-fashioned, okay? I like my physical books. But anyway, it is truly okay to put you first when you need to. I think for the longest time that struggle for me was, oh my God, being selfish is wrong. Oh my God, you're not supposed to be selfish. Why? Why raise people like that? Why does society make people feel like they don't need to be first? And being selfish isn't bad. Like, I know I already said that, but I want to reiterate it. Being selfish is not bad. It's finding that healthy balance, which we're all going to struggle with till the day we die. Finding a healthy balance. But as long as you wake up trying to live your best life, it's all you can do. And sometimes living your best life means putting yourself first. That doesn't mean that I don't put other people first when I'm able. Hear that again. That does not mean I don't put other people first. Keyword, when I'm able. If you are not mentally and physically well, there is no way you can take care of somebody else fully. So, you know. Hold on one second. Sorry, everybody. So, I wanted to pause. And I chat with people as they walk by. I don't know. Anyhow. I was regathering my thoughts. So yeah, it was saying that when we give people energy we don't have, I guess that's really what I'm coming to. How are we doing that? You're going to. It puts you in a bad predicament. For me, it manifests in sensory overload, anger, fear, anxiety. When I allow my energy levels to get so low because I'm putting everybody else first, that's not healthy. For me, anyway, So that's where I want to say, like, being selfish is okay. And it doesn't mean I don't love and care about people. But sometimes I have to set boundaries and be like, not today, I can't. A lot of my friends know when they try to make plans with me when I'm back east. And I'm like, I would love to do that, but I can't commit to it. Friends have parties and they plan them months in advance. I would love to come, but I can't commit to that. I don't know how I'm going to wake up that day. I might wake up and have my cycle. I have endometriosis. I might wake up that day and have horrible body pain. I might wake up that day and just feel like I need a day to rest. I don't know. So I've learned I make very few commitments because sometimes this is what works for me. It's what works for me. You gotta find what works for you. But remember that it is okay to put you first. And sometimes things go unplanned. And you find beautiful things like this. It is just absolutely gorgeous here. So I am gonna enjoy the day. I hope with all of the pausing, this video wasn't too, like, what is going on. But, yeah, I hope you all are having a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Enjoying the beautiful weather if you have beautiful weather. If not, doing something that makes you feel good today. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap up the video. Wow. I kept a video under 20 minutes, people. But anyway, self-care, mental health days, it's important. You're important. And I wish you all love and light today and all of the days forward.